Hello there again. I don't know why I keep on gesturing with the umbrella. Whatever. Um. Oh. So I just enjoyed some. Well, I'd say steak, but it wasn't really. Something beef. Whatever it was. Mashed potatoes. Some corn and a tomato thing. Yeah, no, super specific. That was good. Some water, obviously. I didn't have any dessert because I was just like, I'd had cookies earlier today. I didn't really feel like having those. Ice cream machine wasn't working, and saw the inside of the ice cream machine recently. I thought it looked really fucking weird, and I don't know. It kind of repelled me away, and I didn't really want Jell-O because I also had that earlier. So, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we're going back to the dorm. I don't know. I'm honestly thinking I'll probably just watch something. Feature reference, or anyone who's interested. The website I've been using to watch stuff for free is called Pluto TV. It's pretty good. Fortunately, it doesn't have everything I'd like, but you know, it has some good stuff on there. So it's nice. I've enjoyed it. I might watch something festive. We'll see. I don't know. And if not, I might just continue watching the was it Farscape series? I think it is. So yeah, probably that. Because that was fun. I don't know. I might try to find something else. We'll see. I was thinking about trying to see if I could find other stuff I've liked, such as Ninjago or Miraculous or Avatar, stuff like that. Some things I don't know if it have or not, because I don't think, because I think it might depend on, I don't know, some kind of like copyright thing. Like, you know, Disney owns a shit ton of stuff, and while it is convenient to watch a lot of things on Disney Plus, at the same time, it's like, I don't really want Disney owning the entire entertainment industry. You know, I know stuff like Netflix, Hulu, you know, YouTube, they have a lot of things too. That's great. You know, it is, like I said, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I want to be able to have, you know, the convenience of being able to easily watch everything I want, but at the same time, I don't really like that, you know, one business, one company could just have a monopoly on everything. I don't think that's good, for many reasons, but you know, I don't really want to talk about economic stuff right now. Not really feeling it. Plus, also, I'm just getting a little tired. I think the food made me more sleepy, but I'm probably not gonna go to bed just yet. You know, it's a little little early. Although I think, funnily enough, saying that reminds me of how sometimes when I've gone home, or like when I've asked, you know, how my mom was doing, you know, she'd just be like, oh, I went to bed at like 8 or 9. And it'd just be funny, because I'd be like, I honestly wonder when, you know, when will, you know, when will I be doing that? When will I be thinking that going to bed at 10 or 11 is, you know, extraordinary load or whatever. I don't know. Not too worried about it. Yeah. It's nice. It's been, till you're I've been glad it's not been, particularly hot. I do not like hot weather one bit. I'd rather take cold weather over hot weather pretty much any day. I don't really get how some people can, I do understand a little bit, like why some people prefer hot weather. Maybe that's somewhat they're much more used to, what they grew up with, but, or especially if you have certain problems, like if your skin's really thin, perhaps if you're really old, or if you have other sort of internal body temperature, problems. But besides those, it's kind of just like, I understand, but I don't really relate or sympathize or empathize with those who prefer the hot. I'm kind of like, being hot makes me feel like just dreary, exhausted. Often I could feel a little sick. There's also all the bugs out, and you also get stuff like heat waves and fatigue and exhaustion, and also just like probably allergy seasons as well, and also stuff like burns. I don't know, especially sunburns. Those are super pleasant. I really miss when I went to Florida during the summer beach week trips with the Jessamine Christian Church all those years ago, and I got skin peeling. That was lovely. In case you couldn't tell, I very much do not like that. Hate it. It's disgusting. I'm not going to go into detail. I think everyone understands what that is. Also don't really want to. But anyway. So yeah. I don't know. It's just a little surprising to me that I've actually had a fair amount of days where, I'll make these videos on. Again, I'm not doing it necessarily like every day, but I have had a fair amount of days where I'll do, at least like 3 or 4 videos or something. Is this like the 4th or 5th one? I don't know. Probably is something like that. But so let's see here. I mean, I'm almost back. I'll be in there in like a minute or two. I don't really know what to talk about. I think I've kind of really, said as much stuff. Fortunately, I haven't made poems yet. Well, I might. I keep on saying I might. Sorry about that. I don't want to let people down. Maybe. I'm thinking I'd like to make at least like 2, maybe 3 poems. I really only do like 1 poem per video. So even if I do just like 1, or maybe even 2, that's a little more content there on that front. I could, it's also funny because I haven't something else I just thought about was I've had these times in my life where, and it comes back every once in a while, but I've had these times in my life where I'll just be really good at just coming up with a bunch of creative jokes, like wordplay type of stuff. I'll be really good with making things like poems and jokes, sort of odd little quotes or whatever. So it'd be kind of fun to get back into that again. I think the last time I was really into that was during my 11th grade year, my junior year of high school. Particularly this one class. I don't know why my nose is getting all whatever. Maybe just need to drink some water. I probably need to use the restroom again. Alright. I don't know if Wyatt's back. He went home for the weekend, so I'm assuming he's probably not back for tonight, but we'll see. Yeah, and he's not back yet. I would know because his computer would be here. It's not. Anyways, I'm thinking I'll do the poem stuff, maybe talk about some other things. Just give me a little bit, all right? See ya.